What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Southern Life. Let's just get this garbage over with. This is probably the hardest video I've ever had to make. The reason we left Alabama is pretty simple. We dealt with hate groups, violent gangs. Our safety was always in peril. And law enforcement was not protecting us because we were outsiders. That's the reason we left Alabama. We have a bright future ahead of us here in Florida. We're going to close that chapter of our lives and leave that behind. I don't recommend you move to this place and expose your family to so much hate and so much gun violence and backwards thinking. If you're from there and you want to give your children a better life, I recommend that you take your family out of that place so they're not exposed and they don't learn how to be like those people there. I gave Alabama the best I could. I'm not going to retaliate. I'm not going to trash talk Alabama, because vengeance belongs to the Creator, not to me. And, we're going to leave that in God's hands. We're not going to try to be like them and try to take justice into our own hands or try to carry out acts of hate. We're going to let it go. The past is the past. We're in Florida now where our safety is increased dramatically. We're surrounded by a community of people that we love and appreciate us, and in a place where our safety is not in peril. And that's all that matters. So that's why we left Alabama, and we're safer now, and we're here in Florida where we're safe, and that's it. Pretty much, there's nothing else to elaborate on. And again, no, I'm not going to trash talk Alabama. We're just going to leave that in God's hands and focus on the family and the people we love, and leave that nasty chapter of our lives behind. Thank you so much for being part of our channel, and this is definitely the hardest video I've ever had to make. If you thought about moving to Alabama because of my videos, I apologize to you. If you already did it, just be alert to what I'm telling you. And I apologize that I'm doing this to help people, to make people's lives better. And, well, what else can I do other than warn people in the future? I wish I could have done this earlier to warn people. If you're thinking about moving to Alabama, it's probably not what you want to do for your family. But we were under so much danger for our safety that we just had to play a low profile and just keep playing our cards until we can get out of that place. Not only was living there dangerous, the day we arrived, we were greeted by people who were not very welcoming. We just had to do what we had to do to get out of there, and we finally played our cards right and got out of there. And even selling our home was a difficult challenge, since it appears that they have a monopoly on the economy up there, that even leaving our home to sell it became quite the challenge. But thankfully, we sold our home. We lost a lot up there. I had a business set up. I lost a lot of equipment. I lost vehicles. I lost so much up there to those greedy, racist people. But you know what? We're not going to try to feel bitter about it. We're not going to try to get revenge. We're definitely not going to trash talk Alabama. We're just going to leave it in God's hands. God knows what happens to us. And eventually there'll be justice served, not by my hands, but we're just going to let that be. We're going to leave it in God's hands. We're going to focus on our future. We got a bright future here in Florida. Katie's working on getting her real estate license. She's going to start school for that soon. I might start a business down here, and we're going to focus on our future, not the past. And those people that are doing bad things over there, they're going to be up there hating each other and doing better things to each other. We're going to be here in Florida drinking a margarita. So, that's pretty much justice already.